Hi, I'm Adam. I'm here with my friend Gus on camera at the 2018 Pacific Northwest Lens Summit in beautiful Portland, Oregon. We're going to go meet with the biggest cinema lens manufacturers in the world, talking about vintage lenses, new technologies, and innovations for large format. Let's go check it out. I'm here with Jean-Marc Bouchou of ANGÉNIEUX. Did I say that correctly? Close. Jean-Marc Bouchou. He's going to talk with us about the ANGÉNIEUX lenses. Right now in front of us we have the 44 to 440 cinema zoom, which is an amazing range. So tell us what you brought today and what you're working on.
Well, ANGÉNIEUX has been around for a long time, making some zoom for cinema lenses, and one of the last one we did was the anamorphic 10x zoom. The lens is a modification from a 25 to 250. The 25 to 250 Optimo is a spherical lens, so in order to cover the anamorphic format, we just introduced some cylinders in the back of the lens in order to squeeze the image and to make it anamorphic. So the lens has been released, I think, was 2 years ago. As a 10:1 anamorphic zoom, and it's very popular for, I've been in some top feature films, some top production for commercial or even TV series right now are shooting anamorphic. So it's a very versatile range. The 10:1 has been adapted in the 1960s by Panavision as a 50 to 500 zoom lens. But they were using an adapter in the back of the lens. So having an adapter, having the cylinders in the rear part of the lens really helped to have a more cleaner image with less aberration. But you still keep the creamy look of the anamorphic, which people like as a cinematic look for shooting their narrative.
Why ANGÉNIEUX as opposed to other lenses? Why would a cinematographer come and pick an ANGÉNIEUX lens?
Well, I don't really know why, but I know they like our lenses. We have a track of, we built the first real zoom in the 1950s, 1956 exactly. And since that time, the patent that was Pierre ANGÉNIEUX patent for making a zoom lens that we took the mechanical compensation system has been around, and basically almost all of the zoom lenses used for cinema are based on that pattern. So we have really a long track, and people are really trust our brand because of the quality of the glass, the quality of the mechanics. We really kind of talk to DPs when we build a new product. We talk to our client like Koerner or other rental house around the world to really get the specification that are really the one that people want to have on optics. So I think that's really part of the history that brings ANGÉNIEUX as the top level players on the cinema world.
So ANGÉNIEUX creating one of the first patents for a cinema zoom lens, right? Also, you have some new lenses coming out, right? Is the EZ, am I right? Is that ANGÉNIEUX?
Yeah, ANGÉNIEUX designed 2 years ago the EZ line. So the EZ line is more like an entry-level zoom. It's a spherical lens, of course. Nice thing on the EZ lenses first is they are pretty compact, pretty light. They are around 5 pounds. The second thing, they are fast. They are T2 in Super 55, and they can be converted to full frame. So in full frame, they are T3. Very compatible with the new cameras coming into the market, like all the new cameras full frame are just now available. So you can have your EZ lenses either in Super 35 optimized for your Super 35 camera, but also just be ready for future-proof product for full-frame cameras.
ANGÉNIEUX, of course, is like a beautiful, elegant lens. They're well made. I love how they look. You also have this curious lens on display today that has the white ring. Can you speak to that at all?
Yeah, I think you mean like the lens with uncoated front elements. In order to have something a little bit different, a lot of people have been playing with coating on the glass. Sometimes they use old coating, magnesium type coating. Sometimes they use like uncoated elements. So we just have an option to change the coating on a short anamorphic zoom, 30 to 72 and 56 to 152 in order to enhance like a specific flare on the image. So that's really a part of the creativity the cinematographer can have using that type of lenses.
So ANGÉNIEUX, a company I associate with style and a nice, creamy, beautiful look.
I think really what people like on our lenses, they like the cinematic look. We never push the contrast too much. Basically, we came from film lenses design. All of our lenses have tried to maximize the contrast and resolution. It's like, well, I kind of compare that to like a good wine. A good wine is not a wine with a really strong full body. It's a wine that has a good palate, has a good body, but also has, a kind of mix of flavors. And, our lenses have this kind of, just good contrast, but also like a good, creamy look, resolution-wise, that make the cinematographer liking them. I did a study last year on the top 100 grossing movie in the US. We were basically behind Panavision because Panavision is really servicing that market. They did 50% of the market, but ANGÉNIEUX was the second brand with 35% of the market share on the top 100 grossing movie. So, it's really the top cinematographer, when they look at the zoom lens, they really go with ANGÉNIEUX.
Not a surprise to compare a really beautiful, tried and true French lens to a good French wine, right? You have this great conceptual idea for the beauty of this lens. That's so good to hear. It's so good to meet you. Jean-Marc.
Nice to meet you again.
Yes, merci beaucoup.
Merci.
All right, thank you so much.